Most people think it's just another dollar, but a few lucky ones have discovered that special versions of this coin could be worth $125,000, $143,000, or even $188,000. It sounds crazy, right? But that's the thrill of coin collecting. Sometimes a tiny minting mistake or a perfect coin can change everything. So let's talk about why this coin is special, what makes some worth huge money, and how you can check if yours is one of those rare treasures. The Susan B. Anthony dollar first appeared in 1979. It was the first U.S. coin to show a real woman instead of the usual Lady Liberty. The coin honored Susan B. Anthony, a famous women's rights leader. The U.S. Mint made these coins to replace the old large silver dollars that were heavy and hard to carry. The new dollar coin was smaller, lighter, and made mostly of copper and nickel instead of silver. There were three main mint locations that made these coins that year: Philadelphia, marked with a P, Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. The 1979 D means it was made in Denver. Now, here's the thing: there were over 288 million of these 1979 D coins made. That's a huge number. So most of them are very common and only worth $1. But a few special ones have become legends among collectors because of rare minting mistakes or perfect condition. These are the coins that make headlines and go for crazy amounts at auctions. When people talk about a 1979 D being worth six figures, they're usually talking about an error coin. That means something went wrong when it was made. For example, sometimes a coin is struck on the wrong metal blank. Imagine if a Susan B. Anthony dollar was accidentally printed on a planchet meant for a quarter or a foreign coin. That kind of mistake makes it one of a kind, and collectors will pay huge money for it. There have been cases of $1,979 with these errors selling for over $10,000 or even more. Another kind of error is called an off-center strike, when part of the design is missing because the blank wasn't lined up right. Some of those coins can sell for hundreds or thousands depending on how dramatic the mistake looks. One of the most famous examples from this coin family was a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar that was struck on top of a 1978 quarter. It sold for about $14,000 at auction. That wasn't even a Denver Mint coin, it was from Philadelphia, but it shows how wild the values can get when a true error appears. If something like that ever turned up on a 1979 D coin, the price could easily skyrocket, maybe even into the six-figure range if it was the only one known. Sometimes, a coin doesn't have a major error but is just in unbelievably perfect condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, where MS-70 means mint state perfection. No scratches, no marks, no wear at all. Most coins from your change will be heavily worn, but uncirculated coins straight from mint sets can grade very high. A 1979 D graded at MS-68 once sold for about $1,500. If a perfect MS-69 or MS-70 example were ever found, it could break records because collectors love perfect coins. There are also varieties, which are small design differences that happened when the dies were made. For example, the 1979 P dollar has a wide rim or near-date version that's much rarer than the normal one. Sadly, the Denver version, the 1979 D, doesn't have a famous variety like that. So if you have a 1979 D, its value really depends on condition or a rare minting mistake. If you have one of these coins, the first step is to check it carefully. You should see a small D mint mark just above Susan B. Anthony's shoulder. Look for anything strange about the coin: odd colors, weird shapes, missing parts, or parts of another coin showing through. Those are clues it could be an error coin. Next, check the surface. Is it shiny like a mirror, with no scratches? Does it look like it just came out of the mint? If so, it might be in mint state condition and worth getting graded. You can send coins to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine it, give it an official grade, and seal it in a protective holder. That grading makes it easier to sell and proves it's genuine. But before you get too excited, it's important to know that most of these coins are not worth huge money. Most are only worth $1, maybe $2 or $3 if uncirculated. Even beautiful ones might go for $10 or $20. The coins worth thousands or more are the true rarities, the ones with major minting errors or flawless condition. Many online posts and social media videos claim these coins are automatically worth hundreds of thousands, but that's not true for most of them. Those big numbers come from extremely rare examples that hardly anyone has ever seen. That doesn't mean you shouldn't look, though. Because the thrill of finding one of those rare mistakes is real. Imagine buying a roll of Susan B. Anthony dollars at a coin shop or finding one in your old change jar, and realizing you're holding something no one else has. That's the dream of every collector. And if the right buyer comes along, your $1 coin could become your ticket to a life-changing moment. To keep your coin safe, don't clean it. Cleaning can actually lower its value because it scratches the surface. Just handle it carefully by the edges and store it in a plastic holder or small bag until you know more. If you think it might be special, show it to a coin expert or send it for grading. You can even compare it to online images of known error coins to see if anything matches.